Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Kakadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of great Muslim and Thomas truth, and peace, blessing, and salutations to the whole elect. And yeah, let's look at this. That part perfect. Oops. You are 2 and 3. A fire devour before them. And what's that? Oh, that's crazy. So this is a fire devour before them. Which is going into the head of the missile, where multiple warheads come out. So then behind them a flame burneth. As you saw, you see the flame. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, so sounds of life and inhabitants and beauty. And behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. And that's the same thing in Revelation 9, man. Let's get it. Revelation 8 and 17 says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and jacinth and brimstone. And again these things being red, the jacinth being red, and the brimstone being sulfur. And the heads of the horses were the heads of lions, meaning the powers in their mouth. And out of the mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. And then it says, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone, which issued out of their mouths. When it issues out of their mouths, it's talking about the nuclear warhead. As it says, this is the same thing that John wrote, but he worded it in a different way. It says, for their powers in the mouth, and in their tails, for their tails are like unto serpents, gone to how they fly, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. You're going to the warheads. Let's continue to watch.
천간 반공화국 핵대결 야망이 깃든 적대 세력들에게 무자비한 보복을 안길 절대적 의지와 힘을 만창약한 거대한 실체가 천지를 침감.
And you see the smoke trail. I just says, yeah, man. Their tails were like unto servants. And you see the smoke trail, man.
많은 고세찬 폭음과 함께 거대한 불기둥을 달고 대기를 썰며 우주 만리로 솟구쳐 올랐습니다. 발사된 미사일은 최대 정점 고도 6,518.2km까지 상승하며 거리 1,002.3km를 4,415초간 비행하여 조선동해 공해상 목표 수역에 정확히 탄착됐습니다. 발사 훈련은 주변 국가들의 안전에 그 어떤 부정적 영향도 끼치지 않았습니다. 발사 훈련을 통하여 대륙간 탄도미사일 부대의 전투력이 우수하게 평가되고 공화국 전략무력의 신속 반응 태세와 우리 군사력의 가장 강력한 전략적 핵심 타격 수단에 대한 믿음성이 다시 한번 검증되게 됐습니다. 경애하는 김정은 동지께서는 발사훈련 결과에 커다란 만족을 표시하시면서 이번 훈련 성과는 우리 국가 무력이 보유한 가공할 공격력과 절대적인 핵전쟁 억제력의 실상과 신뢰성에 대한 실천적인 과시가 된다고 긍지에 넘쳐 말씀하셨습니다. 김정은 동지께서는 우리의 거듭되는 엄중한 경고와 추탄에도 불구하고 1년 내내 고취해온 무모한 반공화국 군사 대결 광기를 이해 마감까지 광란적으로 극대화하고 있는 적대 세력들에게 명백한 신호를 보냈다고, 워싱턴이 우리를 상대로 잘못된 결심을 내릴 때에는 우리가 어떤 행동에 신속히 준비되어 있으며 어떤 선택을 할지를 뚜렷이 보여준 계기가 됐다고 하시면서 우리의 흔들림 없는 초강경 대응 의지와 절대적 힘을 다시금 똑똑히 시비했다고 평가하셨습니다. 김정은 동지께서는 미제와 추종 무리들의 악질적인 대결 야망은 저절로 수그러들지 않을 것이라고 하시면서 우리는 조선반도 지역의 평화와 안전의 근간을 흔드는 무모하고 무책임한 적들의 온갖 군사적 위협 행위들을 절대로 좌시하지 말아야 하며 적들이 계속
Yeah, to be honest, we don't need to listen to what he has to say. We know they have nuclear missiles. And we know that they can reach. Well,
what would happen if North Korea fires its most powerful missile at the United States? We're talking about the Hwasong-17, an intercontinental ballistic missile known as the...
You see, they've upgraded. This is the 17. The other one I showed you that was the 18. So you see, the laws allowing them to upgrade, man.
Monster missile. It has a range of up to 15,000 kilometers, meaning it can reach any major U.S. city from New York to Los Angeles. And it's designed to carry multiple nuclear warheads at once. So, what if North Korea actually fired it today? Within seconds, American satellites would detect the launch. Alarms would blare across command centers in the U.S. and South Korea. And because South Korea is a key U.S. ally, their missile defense systems would attempt the first interception. If the missile gets past Korean defenses, the American Aegis system, on U.S. Navy ships and in Japan, steps in and attempts another interception. But if the missile still survives, the Hwasong-17 splits into multiple warheads. At this critical moment, U.S. ground-based interceptors in Alaska and California launch automatically. These are the last line of defense protecting the American mainland. And here's the terrifying part. Even if nearly every warhead is destroyed, just one slipping through could flatten an entire U.S. city. But this scenario wouldn't only devastate...
And you see the thing with that is... and the thing with that is... These missiles can't be shot down. So what this dude's saying isn't accurate. These missiles can't be shot down. There's literally no air defense against it. Yeah, it's about 2 and 7. So they shall run like mighty men, and they shall climb the wall like men of war, and the wall being the defences, and they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So they're gonna fly to their targets. The other shall one thrust another, so they're not gonna crash into each other. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Going to the anti-air defense missile systems. When they kick in, it's going to dodge it, man, and send out dummy warheads. So really, America's done for. If you want to think about it, America's done for. But yeah, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises on and glory to Yahweh, Shem Al Shab, Shem Kakadash, and Shalom.